Bonjour mon amis, it's me again. So I'm feeling really good about how I did at that cafe as far as my French goes. I don't think they spit in my food or anything, so we're all set. Sorry I didn't do an update last night. I was very busy updating Instagram, as I'm sure you all saw, and I literally fell asleep in the middle of updating Instagram. I was so tired. And I have so much to tell you about yesterday, and I have no time because I am literally walking to my next thing. So I'm gonna do what I can as I'm walking to the Rodin Museum. So it's gonna be kind of rambly, sorry. And okay, so let's see. First things first. Things I'm learning. One, I'm gonna die of dehydration here because apparently water fountains are not a thing. So yesterday I was just like dying and got through my water bottle really fast because it's really hot and muggy. And so today I filled my water bottle, and I also had to buy a water bottle yesterday because they don't have water fountains. I can fill it anywhere. And so I filled that as well, so I've got 2 full water bottles today. Hopefully that will help. The really nice people at the cafe filled my water bottle, which I already drank 1 full bottle this morning. And I'm kind of annoyed because there's nowhere to like recycle, so I'm saving that bottle because I need it, but if I wanted to recycle it, there's like hardly anywhere to recycle around here, so it's very wasteful and I don't like that. Other things. So I always pictured Paris as like, you know, pristine, and I idealized it. Well, it's actually a lot like New York, I'm finding, and that's not a bad thing. I like New York, but it's very dirty, and Paris is also very dirty. And like most big cities, it has a smell. You know, LA's smell is urine, and New York's smell is garbage. Well, I'm finding that Paris's smell is body odor, which is fantastic, I'll tell you that. What else am I learning? I'm really good at the metro system. It's really well marked, so I mean, it's not that big of an accomplishment, but I'm still feeling pretty good about that. I'm not so great at like the whole finding my destination once I am off the metro. I literally find myself walking in circles all the time, but I had a really great idea last night, and so while I was planning for my trip today, I screenshotted my Google Maps for my tiny little walks that I have to do in between metro and bus stops, and so hopefully that will help me not walk around in circles so much today. So yesterday, the first thing I did was go to well, first I went to pick up my Paris pass, which I got the longest one they offered, which was 6 days. So that means I have to pack everything that is in the Paris pass and the Paris Museum pass that I want to do into the first 6 days, because it only goes consecutively. So these are probably going to be my most busy days. There's a child running. These are going to be my most busy days. So yesterday I went to the Centre Pompidou first, which is a modern art museum, and I'm really glad I didn't pay full price for that, because like my Paris pass only gets me into 4 of the galleries, not the special collections or the whatever the current exhibit is, and the only gallery that was open yesterday was Gallery 1, so I literally only got to see 1 gallery. And I was like, that's it. I mean, it was cool. I know I recognized a lot of the artists from my arts retrospective class that I took in college, which was pretty cool. And I really hope I'm not lost as I'm walking. I guess if I am, I'll find my way. So that was, I mean, it was pretty cool. There was some good stuff, and I'm just glad I didn't pay like full price for it. And after that, where did I go after that? I frantically ran over to the Opera Garnier, and I was trying to hurry and get there because I knew the English tour was at 2:30, and it was like 2 o'clock. Oh look, beautiful sign that says Musée de Rodin, this away. Anyway, so I was frantically trying to get there before 2:30. I got there at 2:30, but there was a huge line for the guided tours, and I was like, crap. And then I got around the corner and it said next English tour 3 o'clock, and I was like, yes. So got lucky there. But I was standing behind a guy with really bad BO, and so that was less fun. But the tour was fantastic. We had a great tour guide, and I learned a ton. I really loved it, especially because I love Phantom of the Opera so much, and I have read the book. That was actually my first souvenir that I purchased in Paris, was the Phantom of the Opera in French. That's kind of one of my traveling goals, is to buy a book in the native language from every country I go to. And so that was my first one. And I bought a couple of other small souvenirs. And the building was so beautiful, you guys. It was crazy. And so many good stories. So, one story. So, in Phantom of the Opera, you know, he writes that the chandelier drops and kills somebody. Well, that has never happened. But someone did get killed. There was a fire above the ceiling and nobody knew about it. And apparently it grew and grew. And it ended up burning one of the fly lines, and 700 kilos fell on a woman's head. Now, not just any woman, okay? It was the cleaning lady for the opera house who had been saving her pennies to... Oh, there's police. Lots of police. What is happening? Okay, don't know what that was about. But this lady was a cleaning lady, and she'd been saving her pennies forever just so she could buy a ticket to go see the opera. And oh man, what a story, right? And then in the book, Gaston Leroux wrote that the chandelier killed the cleaning lady of the opera house. So, little tribute. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed that tour, and oh my gosh, the place is gorgeous. So, loved that. I went to go see The Paris Story, which is apparently just like an hour movie. Like introduction to Paris type thing. I was 3 minutes late, so I didn't get to see that. But right next door to that was a Lindt chocolate shop. So I went in there and I got an ice cream, and it was very rich and very delicious. Something is going on here. I'm not sure what. Anyway, and then I went back to my hostel, and I got there so early, and you would have thought that like getting back so early, I would have got through my Instagram updates faster than that, but unfortunately I didn't. It's really, really difficult to find Wi-Fi around here. My hostel has great Wi-Fi, so that's great. But yeah, the only place yesterday that had any was the Centre Pompidou, so that was early in the morning. So that's why I haven't had a chance to update. So we'll see if the Rodin Museum has it so I can upload this video. Today I have a bit of a packed day. We're going to the Rodin Museum and the Aquarium of Paris, and then at 5:30 I have my reservation for the Eiffel Tower. That's why I'm wearing all my Eiffel Tower gear, even though it's touristy and annoying. And then after that I'm gonna go on a Seine river cruise, so hopefully that'll be around sunset, which should be a great time of day to go on that cruise. I'm very excited. I'm sure I'm leaving stuff out that I want to talk to you about. Oh, I do remember. So, food. Okay, I'm here, so I'm just gonna like pause and finish this video. Food. I haven't had like a real French meal until this morning. I swear, it's been like I'm anorexic or something. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. That's, no, not like that at all. I just haven't eaten a whole lot. So yesterday, I had breakfast at my hostel, which was really subpar. It came with cereal, juice, and a basket of bread. The bread was really good, obviously, but like the milk for the cereal, it said cold. I'm telling you, it said cold, but it was like warm. It was warm milk, and I couldn't even eat the cereal, and I had an upset stomach, so I didn't even get through like hardly any of the bread. I think I had one, the chocolate stuffed croissant, and then I saved the baguette for later because I knew that would travel well. The regular croissant would not. And then for lunch, I had a speedy salad at the cafe in the Center Pompidou. It was not very good either. And then I didn't have any dinner because I was gonna go out after I finished all my updating and everything to a cafe near my hostel, but I fell asleep, and then I was like, I am not going out. So the last thing I had was my ice cream at like 5 o'clock last night, and then I finally had some breakfast at a cute cafe this morning, and it was, what did I have? I had hot chocolate, and I had fresh squeezed orange juice, and bread with butter and jam, and a ham omelet. So I felt a little bit, you know, cliche because it was the American breakfast, but that is what it is. I'm an American, and it sounded good, all right? So I'm heading into the Rodin Museum about an hour later than I wanted to, so, but I think we'll be all right. So I will try and update throughout the day. We'll see what happens. If not, hopefully I will be able to do a big old update tonight. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. These videos are way too long for Instagram, so I'll be posting them on my YouTube channel. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Au revoir.